So I've been getting a lot of comments saying like, "Wow, Swagger, you're like a god at the game. Can you teach me your ways?" Wow. Okay. I'm like, it goes along something like that, and sure, I will. I will make a video on how I could get better at the game because there are some basic things that I think everyone should know on how to play the game more better. So the first thing I would like for you guys to know, by the way, aiming is going to be safer later on near the end of the video. So the first thing I would like for you guys to know is your surroundings. I know that there is a guy behind his wall with a sniper rifle or some sort of scoped in rifle. How do I know that? I know that because I see his blue dot on the hill right there. Now, when you see this blue dot, you have two options. Either to go out of the way but keep going forward, aka going towards those crates and then getting out of those crates and attacking from right there, or you just retreat and take another path. I want to try and kill him, so I'm gonna go push it forward and go behind these crates and get a shot off on him. I do a lot more damage than he does. He only does 50 damage. He did see me, but if I was right there, I probably would have been headshotted. So this is good. Now his teammate moves up. This is the next thing I want you guys to know. Know your threats. Which one could kill you first? Which one should you kill first? Is what I mean. Now, in this situation, there are two people right there. Now, one is miles away with a sniper rifle. One is up close with some sort of automatic weapon. The bigger threat is the one up closer. He has a better chance of killing me than a sniper in the back. So, what do? Well, I move back so I can lure his teammate more in. I'm going to go behind these crates so the sniper cannot see me. The smartest thing to do here is to actually move back behind these crates so you can only see one person versus two people. And I kill his teammate and I proceed to try and kill him, but I have really garbage aim with the barrette and I die. Next is moving as fast as possible because this could save you some time and probably save you from dying. And there's a safe way to do this, and how you do it is doing it before corners, and as soon as you approach a corner, you jump and then whip out your gun. What this will do is, because you already whipped out your gun when you land, you can fire at anyone that is in your way, versus when you land with your knife, you're going to have to whip out your gun. That takes some time, and that could end up leaving you to die because you had to take out your gun in order to kill a guy in front of you. Practice doing it. And make sure to do little micro jumps as well, like just tiny little boosts, but don't jump too much because you will slow yourself down. This game slows you down if you jump too much. Next is knowing your guns, preferably by knowing what they look like. Know that the Vindicator is probably the worst revolver in the game. Know that Glock 17 only deals 25 damage on the head versus 22 on the body. Know that the DBS shotgun is a slug shotgun and it will one shot and work at long range. Know that the M1911 is a powerful weapon but has a lot of spread and recoil when you spam it. Know that the MS-556 is a fast sniper rifle, however it has a low mag capacity. There's so much more to know about guns, such as laser guns. They have no recoil. Rocket launchers, they one shot on direct hit and have splash damage. You can rocket jump with them too. Oh yeah, DBS, you can also rocket jump with that. There's so much more to know, and to be honest, that's just more of you knowing on the guns in that game. And there's some guns that are just like complete garbage, like the Vindicator sucks, and there are some guns that don't give you boosts when you shoot at the ground, like how the DPS shotgun gives you the ability to fly in midair by shooting at the ground. There's some guns that don't do that, and to be honest, I think that's just more up to you to memorize it. And it also helps to know what gun you got in your hand without reading the bottom right corner of your screen, because that takes your eyes off the middle of the screen. That's pretty terrible because that could end up leaving you to get killed. Another tip is to, and I know that sounds like a douchebag move, but it is completely necessary, and it's to target the match leader or the team leader. You can easily tell this by them glowing. If you kill them a lot, they're going to waste so much time respawning, and while you're still alive, you could be getting those kills, and they're just on hold because on all the time they wasted on need to be respawned. And I know that sounds like the biggest douchebag move you can do, but that's completely necessary in order to maximize the chance of you winning. The reason why I say chance is because there could be the match leader on your team and there's not really a whole lot you can do. You can't team kill, and the only thing you can do is just simply try and steal the kills from him, or try and get kills faster, and I don't know, I guess more better than him. Like, that's all I can really say for that. Sometimes I lose because when you have two good players on the same team, it's kind of impossible for there to be like a huge gap. A huge gap. There might be like a 1 or 2 kill gap, but in the end, you're both going to be very close, and it's going to be very hard for you to win if the good player is on your side. Oh, and another tip of advice: don't be like this guy. Don't try and get revenge kills. Like, only get it when it's convenient. Cause of this dude trying to kill me, I got a backstab on him, and I won the game, and he rage quit the server. Don't do that, alright? Just try and kill the most convenient kill. Do not actively seek out a specific player. Unless you're really wanting to kill that player and you don't mind losing, then by all means, go ahead. Like when I play with the hacker, I want to kill him. I don't really care about the convenient kills. I need to kill the hacker. But no, please note that in your mind. Which brings me up to my next point. Do not go for knife kills. Unless it's convenient or you're very low on ammo or you have none. Because of that dude trying to knife kill me, he could have easily killed me with that shotgun. But instead, he tried to be cool and tried to kill me with the knife, and he failed, and I backstabbed him. Sometimes it's better to kill a guy with your gun because it saves you time. Because if there's a guy like 30 feet away and his back is turned, it's stupid to go all the way up to him and try to stab him. There's multiple things that could go wrong. You go up to him and he turns around and shoots in the face. You go up to him and a teammate of his sees you and one-shots you. You go up to him and he leaves the server. There's so many things that could occur, and overall, if you do get the kill, it is just a waste of time. Those 3 seconds of walking could have been you killing him and then getting a new gun and then killing a teammate. That's what it could have been. Now, there's a lot more tips I could give out, but I feel like these are the most basic ones. Another basic one that's really quick is just knowing your maps. If you know that map has a big road with cars that go across it, you probably shouldn't go on that road too much or look both ways so you don't get killed by the car. Simple stuff like that. And I think I'd rather say that for another video if needed, because I feel like I covered all the basic stuff on this video. And now was on to the computer stuff, which is more of aiming, but there's more than just to like moving your mouse. There's a lot more than just moving your mouse. Is knowing if you got a good computer or not, and here's me explaining that. The issue is that I can't really tell you how to get perfect aim. Like, that's just on you, and that's what you gotta do. And all I can say for that is 3 things. The first one is going to be practice, aka play the game a lot more. When you get used to the game's feel and how you walk and how the guns work, you're gonna be able to aim better. And playing these aiming train simulator bull crap where you aim at some random ass dial on the screen, that's not going to help you whatsoever. I think that is stupid and just a huge waste of your time. Don't waste your time with that. Play the game and keep on playing. I know that you might be garbage at first. I was complete trash at this game at first, believe it or not. I would barely win, but then I just started playing more and more, and I got used to the game and the game's feel, and then now I aim pretty good. The second tip is make sure you have a good computer. If you don't have a good computer, chances are you're not going to be getting 60 frames per second and you're going to be lagging a bit. Now, why does 60 frames per second matter? Well, in the top right corner, Arsenal is generous enough to let you know of your ping and your frames per second. I will focus on the frames per second, aka FPS. If that is not around 60, chances are you're going to be garbage at aiming, because I cannot play this game at 30 frames per second. It annoys me so much. Right now, I'm recording at 60 frames per second, and it's smooth. 30 frames would be half of this frame rate. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to aim at 30 frames. I've done it before, but it could really ruin your aim. And if you're playing below or at 30 frames, yeah, it's going to ruin it. So I'm like, how to get a better computer, that's on you. I'm like, I know that money is a issue for some people. Not everyone can have a gaming PC like mine. I have some basic stuff. I have a GTX 970 with 16 gigs of RAM and a i7 core processor that's about 10 years old. I don't have the best setup, but I don't have the garbage setup either, where there's some kids out there playing with family gaming processors that will not give you 60 frames per second on a game like Roblox, which is really unfortunate. So I'm like, if you have a birthday or Christmas and your parent and your family is wealthy enough, you know, go ahead and just ask for those type of things. Not all at once though, because it does get a bit pricey. I'm not really sure what the rig is for Roblox gaming, but look that up for yourself, because I have no advice on that. I don't play only Roblox. I play other games as well. My third tip is make sure your computer setup is well placed, I guess. Well placed, yeah. Make sure your mouse isn't like 1 inch away from your keyboard, because chances are when you want to aim to the left really fast, you're going to smack your keyboard, and chances are when you want to aim to the right really fast, chances are your mouse pad is going to be too damn small, and your mouse is going to go off that mouse pad, and you're going to have crappy control. So be sure that your setup is good as well. As long as you have a good computer and a good setup, you're going to do the first tip fine, which is just practicing a lot more. If you lack on the setup, I'm like, it's really easy to solve. Just move some stuff around, fix it. Unless your table is so damn tiny that only the keyboard can fit on it, then yeah, you're gonna have some problems. Improvise. Like, I have this nice long mouse pad along with the keyboard. I usually put the keyboard more to the left, and then my mouse is just off there next to itself. So that's how you can aim a lot better. By the way, I do have a wireless mouse, but I don't think that really matters. I just prefer a wireless mouse because I don't like the wire being in my way. Make sure you get a gaming mouse though, because those have like a higher DPI, which means like detections per some crap or something like that, which means that your mouse is going to be a lot smoother compared to the more lower end ones. And I have a $5 keyboard, and the speaker button is broken on there. The spacebar is broken as well. There's some other keys as well that are broken, but I genuinely don't care. I don't have no fancy lightning RGB keyboard bullcrap. Like, people who buy that probably just buy it because it looks nice. If you buy that thinking you're gonna be better at some game, I think you are actually stupid and should not waste your money like that.
Definitely logged and loaded enough. Now let's celebrate by just getting loaded.